allowed her to cheat or made her cheat, she started being a little bit more lax and having cheat things daily, right? So she was telling me, "Hey Trey, I'm having on an average day one of these man-made snacks. In her case, it was the low-carb Snickers, and I'm having the bread." She noticed that her scale wasn't dropping. So I said, "Hey Christina, what I need you to do is pick a struggle. So if you know you really want something sweet that day, okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put this bread to the side. I'm gonna have my Snickers. Now the days where you're like, oh, you know what, a sandwich sounds amazing to me today. Okay, I'm not gonna touch that Snickers. I'm gonna have the bread." But Christina's still thinking she has to be all in, all out. That's why she's making these nasty, excuse my French, nasty ass zucchini carrot wraps. Versus her saying,
Okay, so just in my defense, I knew I
okay,
wanted something sweet. To your
okay,
point,
okay, thank you.
so I had to swap something so that
Okay,
I could have this because I couldn't have both. So
there you
I'm
go.
just trying. I just tried something,
Yes.
and it just, it had a whole bunch of veggies in it. So I was like, it's high in protein. It's veggies, it's egg, it's cheese. I put chicken, bacon, all the stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So you know I'm being facetious. Okay. So technically she did make the better choice, right? But I'm just letting y'all know, like for me, I love bread so much. That is my carb. That's my vice. I love bread so much. I'm not even gonna play with bread. If I want bread, I'm gonna have the real bread. But on an average day, I'm not gonna have the bread that I want. I'm just gonna have it on the day where I don't care to lose weight, right? Or see the scale drop. Like today was Taco Tuesday for me. On the average Tuesday, I always get tacos, right? So guess what? On Taco Tuesday, I eat their bread. I'll be honest with y'all. But because I'm having their bread, I'm not having all of the 5 tacos. I put extra meat in 2 to 3 tacos. So I'm having 3 tortillas opposed to 5. But because I'm choosing these 3 tortillas, I don't care what happens later during the day, I'm not going to have nothing else man-made. Choice. Okay? Now, of course, it would have been a little bit better if I used my low-carb tortillas, but I wasn't prepared. Simple as that. Right? So, in Christina's case, once again, she's compromising. That's what I want y'all to practice. You know what? I really want these smart sweets. Okay. I'm going to choose to have these smart sweets. Now I can have no bread. Or if Christina really wants something sweet, but she still wants the scale to drop and she still wants the bread, I'm going to say, okay, Christina, just grab you some berries and spruce up the berries where you feel like it's a dessert or treat to you. Like one thing I like to do, because once again, I'm an ex-fat boy, I will get a whole cup of berries. I will go buy some Hershey zero sugar syrup. I'll put some Hershey zero sugar syrup inside my berry bowl. Then I put whipped cream on top. You cannot tell me that don't taste like a delicate or a great snack after that. And I'd be happy. All right? But I already know me having something like that is going to be a lot different from me having ice cream because this is actually coming with some vitamins and some minerals and some phenols and some antioxidants. Ice cream don't come with none of that. It just tastes good. Even though it's low carb or not. Okay? So once again, ladies, y'all can have snacks, but we naturally don't choose to have the snacks that come from the earth anymore. We want to have the man-made ones because they taste better. All right? So, Christina, after your cheat day, how did the scale respond?
It didn't drop, but it didn't go up. So I
That's all
was
I care
okay with
about.
that.
That's all I care about. So, once again, y'all, if you learn how to cheat smarter, the whole purpose of the cheat day is to keep you at bay. So, you also have something to look forward to. And I'm going to stay consistent for the next 5 to 6 days. You know? So I want y'all to have a cheat. All the women that says, hey, Trey, I'm not going to cheat for 30 days. These be the women that do lose weight. They might lose 20 pounds. And then I talk to them 2 months later, yo, Trey, I'm not going to lie, man. Life happened and I gained 15 pounds of that back. Because it wasn't sustainable. So why are we practicing that now? Okay? I want y'all to have a designated cheat day, or if you're really serious about your goals, cheat meal. Before that cheat meal, do whatever you want. I promise you that cheat meal is not going to derail 6 days of progress. Especially if your stick color is purple. But now, if you know, hey, Trey, I've been having a sweet potato every single day, and every single day I also been having a low-carb Snickers bar, and then I'm trying to have a cheat, yeah, I lost 0 pounds this week, I'm going to say, why are you cheating for? You don't deserve a cheat. Does that kind of make sense? All right.
It's been the mental for me that's gotten a lot better because, I was beating myself up with that stuff. So my mental is better about it. And just, like having these without you telling me, go get it. So I just learned in my mind to make the choices and the compromise. So I'm a lot better with that.
There you go. And now you having things like smart sweets. That's not considered a cheat. But now it's not ideal for you to go crazy and eat 3 bags a day, though. But it's not a cheat. Okay. So once y'all start finding cheats,
There's not.
that's not okay. So you know what? I want you to look at the bag. For the people who do
Mm-hmm.
not know, tell me how many carbs you see in it, how much fiber in it, how much protein in it. This is a what-based product.
So it's 40 carbs, 6 fiber, and 0 protein.
Okay. Now, the reason why it appears that the carbs are so high on that is
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't show the other things that they're putting inside of it. So does it show how many net carbs it got in it? Does it even remotely say anything about net carbs anywhere on that label?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna pull it up so everybody else can see. Okay,
Okay.
so smart sweets nutrition facts. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show my screen. Okay, so if we look at smart sweets, let's look at it. Let's look at the marketing. Let's see what they're promoting. Um, so yeah, so they use monk fruit, they use chicory root, tapioca fiber. It says it has right here, because I know they don't really promote it, but right here, if you really look at the bag, you probably gotta look at the box. It says,
You on the second page?
yeah, I'm about to share this tab right here. Y'all see this?
Yep.
Okay. So it says it got about 18 net carbs. Long story short. Okay. The reason why they're saying 18 net carbs is because once again, in the fine print, they're using allulose. And once again, ladies, for the people who do not know, allulose is a molecule that's a derivative of sugar that actually is the thing that helps your body produce more GLP-1. So the semaglutides that these women are paying $300 a month for, and they are pricking themselves with, the reason why they're doing that is because it makes your body produce more GLP-1, which is glucagon-like peptide 1. The whole purpose of this molecule is to make your brain know that, hey, you are actually eating, there's energy coming in. So because energy is coming in, you're full. You don't have to be hungry anymore, right? The only reason why we get hungry is because that's your brain letting your body know, hey, we're not receiving any nutrients. If we don't receive any nutrients, we're going to die, or we got to start tapping into this body fat. We don't want to do that. Just like Linda, if Linda spends all her money in her pocket, but she knows she got $15,000 in the savings account, no matter what, Linda's going to act like that don't even exist. Because not made for general use. That's how your body does with body fat. Your body's like, hey, we don't want to use this fat. We don't care about your vanity. We care about being on this earth as long as possible. So if me and, once again, LeBron James was out in the wilderness, we was on Naked and Afraid, right? And I didn't come across no food. He didn't come across no food. LeBron James is going to die faster than me every single time. Why? I got more body fat than LeBron James. That's how it works. So the more body fat I have, the more I can kind of be comfortable in any type of environment, especially if I had to go without food. You know? So what the semaglutides are doing is making your body feel like it's receiving energy, yet it's not. So it suppresses your appetite. And because it suppresses your appetite, you have no desire to eat. But because you got no desire to eat, that's why you're losing weight. But what happens when you got some metabolic tissue, such as muscle, and you're not feeding it? We was all taught our entire life, if you don't use it, you what? You lose it, right? So your body's going to be, okay, Christina is now eating some of these smart sweets, right? It got 9 grams of allulose in it. So if Christina really pays attention after she has those smart sweets, she's really not hungry later. Have you noticed that, Christina? Or do you really feel snackish after you eat that? A bag of that?
No, I don't want anything
You
later.
don't want anything later. Guess what? I'm not even acting Christina anecdotally about that. I noticed that. I didn't even know they had allulose in it until I'm reading the ingredients. Now it makes sense. Because when I have one of these, I'm just fat. I just want to have a second bag because I bought 2 bags. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I want this and it tastes good. But I noticed that like I'm forcing myself to eat the second bag because it got the allulose in it. Okay? So this is a thing that I want y'all, for the women who likes to have some sweetener inside their coffee or they want to have a little hack. If you go out your way, buy some allulose. The best brand I tell my clients to get is Wholesome. If you decide to go out your way and buy this or this, I prefer the powder version, but the liquid version is fine too. It's a little bit easier to, to carry. Then you can put this inside your coffee, your tea, and I like to bake with it. So sometimes I like to make protein French toast. And I put some allulose as my sweetener in my protein French toast. After I had that French toast, I promise y'all, I could probably only eat 4 slices of French toast. And that'd be good for the rest of the day. But it's because I'm using the allulose. And also, when I'm making my protein French toast, I'm using this bread. Right here. And no, I'm not picking this bread up all because it say keto. It's all about what it's composed out of. But because this bread itself, just so I can go ahead and show y'all the label so you can see what I'm looking at exactly. But because this bread got a whole lot of fiber inside of it, and because this bread got a whole lot of protein in it, the 2 main things that keep people the fullest the longest is protein, fat, and fiber. So if I find some bread that is protein based, Christina, but also got some fiber in it, Christina, I'm going to say, hey, you don't have to make no nasty zucchini carrot bread. Just buy this. And now you can have bread and you can still expect the scale to drop. Y'all see what I'm saying, y'all? Mm-hmm. So there's multiple ways to get the outcome that you want. Question is, do you have enough knowledge to get there the easier way or the more sustainable way? Okay, so she's having that. I'm having this. We're doing the exact same thing. All right. But once again, when I choose to have this, the days that I'm like, man, I really cannot wait to have my magic spoon or my protein cereal at night, I don't have it. But on an average day, I want something to end off my night that is sweet. And I already realized that my magic spoon cereal has a good amount of protein in it as well. So it's going to help me hit my protein goals for the day. It got a good amount of fiber in it as well. And it keeps me full and it satiates my sweet tooth. So I'm getting more of the things that I want out of my magic spoon cereal. So on the average day, I keep it cute. I eat nothing but whole foods for the whole entire day. And I always have my magic spoon cereal at night. Now I am good. I don't got to think about any ice creams. I don't got to think about no cookies. I don't got to think about anything sweet because my magic spoon cereal is already sweet. Does that make sense? All right. So good job, Christina. Make sure you schedule a call. You ain't slick.
I did schedule one.
For when?
Thursday. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay. All right. Just checking the temp. All right. That's good. That's good though. So Linda, now I know that you paid your phone bill. What you got going on?
Oh my God. It was good. It was a good week. Still can't get this stick purple.
Okay.
But I think that it's sleep. And I'm working on it.
Okay. So now let me ask you a better question. Has there ever been a day where the stick color is not purple, but the scale is still dropping?
Yes.
And I know that's your majority, not your minority. So any day where your stick color isn't purple, but the scale doesn't drop, or if the stick color is purple, matter of fact, and the scale stalls, that means 9 times out of 10, it is sleep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But every single day that your stick color is any type of color, but the scale drops, that means your hormones is doing its own thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, but it could be something
Okay.
like sleep. It could be something like you're about to come on your cycle. It could be like, okay, I'm a little bit more stressed out than I give myself credit for.
Okay.
Things like that. Okay, but
Okay.
don't think too deep into it unless you notice that your stick color gets pink and the scale stalls or go up. When it
Okay.
goes up, that means you ate something that's off. There's something that we need to fix immediately.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Got
All
it.
right. Cool.
What do
So
you mean up? Because I'm thinking up is. Yeah, what do you mean up?
scale goes up.
Oh, the scale. Okay, I thought you meant the ketones. Okay, okay.
Yeah. No. No. So when the ketones go up, that means the stick color is getting darker. When the scale
That's what
goes
I
up, that
thought.
means you're eating something that's off. And 9 times out of 10, the ketones is not gonna go up with it.
Right.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
All right.
Got it. Got it.
So just so I'm not dead, what you got going on, Linda? Did the scale drop this morning or no?
The scale dropped this morning 4 ounces.
Okay. So now let's see if we can make these 4 ounces to a pound. What I want you to do is tell me every single thing that you ate and drank yesterday from start to finish.
Yesterday, black coffee. Starting the day, I had a turkey burger, and sweet potato fries, and an arugula salad.
Y'all notice how she started talking like the Migos when she said the sweet potato fries? She said that very, very fast, didn't she? Uh-huh. You're not both dogs at Harmony, Linda. I heard you. Okay. Okay. So once again, y'all notice how she had a turkey burger. Once again. Now, was the turkey burger lettuce wrapped or you used better quality bread, Linda?
No, just a burger.
So you didn't have
No
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 bun,
bun.
right?
No bun.
Okay. So because Linda chose to not have the bun, she decided to have some sweet potato fries, right?
Yes.
That is the best way to compromise. So I'm not beating her up for that. Now, if she would have said, yo, Trey, I had the real turkey burger with the real bun and I had the sweet potato fries, I promise y'all the scale wouldn't have dropped. I promise y'all that.
Okay.
So she kind of practiced what I just spoke about. Okay? Compromise. Okay, how deep it is for me to have a burger with the bun. One thing I realized is once I started lettuce wrapping burgers, I'm not really missing the bun. Especially if you allow me to have some fries. Linda, honestly, did you eat all the fries?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So, and this was your what meal of the day?
My first meal of the day.
First meal of the day. So even though she had a side that wasn't as ideal, because it's her first meal of the day, she's giving her body more time to metabolize it. So it's not that deep in the grand scheme of things. So now let me see how Linda lives her lifestyle. Linda, did you work out yesterday?
I did not.
Okay. And what was your last meal of the day?
Today?
No, yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. 7:30.
And what was it?
Salmon and steamed spinach.
So y'all see that I had what I want earlier during the day. Because I had what I want earlier today, which was sweet potato fries, she kept it cute for the rest of the day. Right? Usually some of us, when we crash out, we say, oh man, I already messed up. I might as well get it out of my system. And let me just go ahead and get my little ice cream. And okay, I already know the scale's not going to drop. So I'm just going to self-sabotage and then be mad at the outcome the very next day. Y'all can save yourselves, ladies. That's why Linda, even though she only lost 0.4 pounds, she still lost weight. Opposed to her crashing out and say, I had some sweet potato fries. I might as well have some of this low carb ice cream too. Compromise. Okay? So I'm proud of Linda for doing that because now I know she is doing something that makes sense to her. She's still getting the outcome that she wants. That could be a reason why her stick color is not as dark. Let's not play ourselves.
Okay.
Right? But it is a sustainable way. So now she now knows if I really want to have some sweet potato fries and I keep it cute later during that day, I'm making a better choice. And by the way, that turkey burger and the sweet potato fries, did you make that at home?
Yeah.
Okay. So she made it at home. And I'm pretty sure the sweet potato fries was prepackaged for you, right?
No,
So you made them yourself
I made it myself.
with a real sweet potato.
Yes. And the avocado oil, like you said.
Y'all see what I'm saying now, right? How many how many of y'all in life ever made sweet potato fries from scratch?
Never, but I made regular
Exactly.
fries from scratch.
Oh,
Oh,
me.
I have.
I have.
okay. All right. Some of
Okay,
y'all fake
good.
healthy or whatever. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I'm a whole nutritionist. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, some people's willing to do that extra step. And that is the main reason why the scale dropped. Because what she told me, what she was doing, I was like, let me ask her if she actually made these fries herself. Because I already kind of have an idea of how Linda moves. She made the sweet potato fries herself. It's a lot better, less emulsifiers, less additives, less sodium, less preservatives than she would have got the checker ones that y'all can get from Walmart in the sweet potato fries, which we all get. Okay, all right. Y'all know. We know. All right. So good job, Linda. That was perfect.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Good job. Who I want to speak to? Well, matter of fact, Allison, because you're kind of fairly new. Allison, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Can't complain. How was your weight loss journey this weekend?
So the scale has been stagnant, but
Okay.
I'm wondering if it's because of my cycle.
Okay.
And I also enrolled in school again, so there have been a couple of life changes, I guess, and trying to balance this new schedule.
Okay. That's fine. So let's talk about it. So
Okay.
first things first. What was your stick color this morning?
It was a light pink.
Okay. See, I always notice how the very first thing I'm gonna ask y'all is what is your stick color? That tells me all the information that I need to know. Not the weight, stick color. Because now if Allison said, hey Trey, the scale's stagnant, but my stick color is purple, I'll be like, hey Allison, there's nothing wrong with what you're eating. If Allison says, hey Trey, my stick color or my weight is stagnant, my stick color's like pink, it's something that we gotta fix. So now, Allison, what I want you to do is tell me every single thing that you ate and drank yesterday, from start to finish.
You said yesterday?
Yep.
So I ate two hard boiled eggs, and half a grapefruit, and a salad. I did double my protein, so I had 8 ounces of chicken,
Okay.
kale. I'm trying to think. Oh, and then I ate. Oh, for dinner I had asparagus and 8 ounces of salmon, and I went for a 2 mile walk.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
What did you drink yesterday?
I had 3 bottles of 33-ounce essential water, and I had one Mountain Dew Zero.
Okay. Now, be candid. Even if it dropped some ounces, did the scale drop at all, or was the exact same number you seen yesterday morning?
The exact same.
Okay. What time did you get in bed last night? What time did you go to sleep?
I think I got in bed around 11, and I woke up. I was up between 2 and 4, and then got up at 6:30.
So what time did you go to sleep last night?
11.
What time you got in bed last night?
11.
Nobody gets in bed and goes to sleep in the same minute. So what time did
I'm
you
a
go to sleep
high
last
school
night?
teacher. I'm a 50-year-old high school teacher. Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's cool. So, so y'all see that. Matter of fact, Linda, I want you to go ahead and let's talk about your peer, Allison. Y'all joined around the same time.
Okay.
Her day. Did she sound like she had a bad eating day that day?
No,
She didn't.
no.
Okay. Now tell me if you could have optimized her meal choices yesterday, what she should have done.
I would have. I wouldn't have had the grapefruit, and uh, I think that's it. Well, that first meal, was it just the two boiled eggs
And a grapefruit.
and the grapefruit? Okay.
So what's wrong with that, Linda?
Oh, and the salad. It was all at the same time.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay. I think that was okay. Minus the grapefruit, I think it would have been okay. It was fine.
Okay. So what I was gonna say, so Linda, you right ahead, because I didn't know that the way she described it sounded like she just had a half a grapefruit and 2 eggs, and she
And
called
two
it a
boiled
day.
eggs. Yeah, yeah.
Right? So, Allison, the very first thing I'm gonna say is you need to make sure you have your most satiating meal as your first meal of the day. Which means what? After those 2 eggs and no salad, if I told you you cannot eat nothing for the rest of the day, would you be okay?
I would be because first I'm not hungry at all. So like I'm forcing myself. Like when I ate the salmon and asparagus, I forced myself to eat it because I was like, okay, you have to eat something else. And it was like 7:30, so I was like, and my window closes at 8, so I said, eat something.
So you want to hear the irony about what you said? She's telling herself, I know I didn't eat enough, therefore I got to eat again later. But if she would have started off her day off with the salmon, more calories, right? And she decided to just end off her day with 2 hard-boiled eggs, she don't even need a salad. Y'all see what I'm saying? But
No,
because
say that again.
so you said in your salad, what was the source of protein inside your salad?
Chicken.
Exactly. Chicken is the leanest protein. So, which means because it's lean, it don't got a lot of calories in it. Let me go ahead and show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. All right. So she also said she had about 8 ounces of salmon at night. I'm going based off what she told me. Right. So if I type in right now, 8 ounces salmon nutrition facts. That's about 400 calories, 54 grams of protein, 17 grams of fat. There's a salmon by itself, right? Boom. Keep that in mind. If I go ahead and swap it out now, because she said double protein of chicken, so that's cool. I'm going to take her word for it. 8 ounces chicken nutrition facts. Almost the same amount of protein. If anything, chicken got a little bit more, but you see there's less calories in it. Also got less fat in it.
Okay, so may I say something?
Talk to me.
Because I typically, because I'm at school and I don't feel like going to a microwave, I take my salad as my first meal. That way I don't have to stop. And
That's
I
cool.
try to get my miles in at work as well. And I said, well, let me test my urine when I get home. And it was almost a dark purple at night, but in the morning it's lighter. But that's probably because what I'm eating is fattier at night.
Because you're having the bigger meal later.
Eh.
So why are you giving your body the most amount of energy when you're about to go to sleep when you're saying I'm also going on a walk during the day when your body could have metabolized that during the walk if you would have had that as your first meal?
Got it. Okay. See, these are the okay.
Right? That's like your man saying, hey, babe, I need $100 real quick. Can you send me $100? And he said, yeah, babe, I got you. 17 hours go past and he tries to send me $100. He's already home. He's like, I don't need this $100 now. What you doing? Now you pissing me off. Now you're trying to be funny. That's what you're doing to your body. So you're telling me, hey, Trey, the reason why I'm having this salmon or I'm having this salad because I'm at work and it's convenient for me to eat a salad. Your ex is convenient. That's your ex for a reason.
Let me mute myself.
Y'all kind of see what I'm saying? So the reason why a lot of us have weight issues is because we eat off convenience. Period. And we already know in the back of our head, okay, I know this might not be the best choice. So for instance, I got a lot of nurses on my program. All the nurses say, hey, Trey, I just go to the cafeteria, whatever they serving that day, I try to make the better choice there. And I say, hey, nurse, I would love for you to go ahead, instead of you relying on the cafeteria food, just go ahead and bring something from home. They bring something from home, or I say, you know what? Instead of you going to the cafeteria, you're paying money, right? The food's not free, right? No. Okay, how much you spend at the cafeteria? About $13 a day. Okay, I want to take that same $13 and go to Chipotle. You know what happens? They start losing weight like that. But the reason why they wasn't doing that is because now they know, oh man, that means I got to either go to Chipotle before my shift, or I got to go ahead and have Chipotle the previous night, bring it to me with me at work. I don't want to do that. It's just not convenient. The cafeteria is right there. I'm gonna eat whatever they want. But ultimately, one thing y'all gotta keep in mind, especially when y'all eating outside sources, these people are not making this food to help you lose weight. These people are making this food to make it taste as great as possible so you become a recurring customer. So that's why I tell my clients, hey, if you're out and about, do not order a salad. Why? Without your consent, especially if you're at a restaurant, everybody who worked in hospitality knows, like I used to be a busser at one point in time, so I used to see it. Before we even serve you the salad, we toss it in something. And it might got some sugar in it. But then what you're going to do once you receive the salad is you're going to ask, hey, can I get some Italian dressing on the side? And can I get some Caesar dressing on the side? Or can I get some ranch on the side? So now you're adding more dressing on top of the dressing that we already tossed it in. You don't know that. And now you're saying, oh, Trey, all I ate was a salad and I just had a drink. Why the scale didn't drop? Because your salad was 1,200 calories. Well, Trey, all I seen was lettuce and cheese. How's it 1,200 calories? The sauce. Just like for some of the women, we used to make eggs. We used to use a dispenser of oil. Because I know I seen my black mom do it. Monkey see, monkey do. And before she made eggs, she's going to make sure the whole entire bottom of the pan is coated with some oil in it. Then she put eggs in it. But she only going to make 2. Then my mom was going to ask me, Trey, I only eat 2 eggs a day and I eat a salad. That's what my mom eats. 2 eggs a day and a salad. Why the scale's not dropping, Trey? Well, first off, Mom, Starbucks. Forgot about that. But 2, you're putting at least 700 calories of oil inside your eggs. You think it just magically disappears? No, the eggs absorbed it. So now instead of your eggs being 140 calories, because every single egg is about 70 calories, you just added an extra 300 calories per egg. Because that's how you was taught to make eggs. Okay? Allison, where you get the salad from? Did you make it from home?
I did.
So you brought it from home?
Yes.
And what dressing did you use?
The Trader Joe's vegan Caesar dressing that only has 2 grams of carbs.
Now watch this, y'all. I knew she was going to say something like that. Every time somebody mentioned Trader Joe's, especially black people, would just think that's like the world's greatest stuff. And it can't be that. Right? It can't be Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's never steered me wrong. Okay, cool. Trader Joe's vegan, Caesar dressing. Right? Nutrition facts. Is it this one?
Let me make sure that you're pulling up the correct
now you want to make sure. Go ahead and make sure.
Okay. I think I can barely see. Is that right? Yeah, that's it.
Is that right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
And I did 1 tablespoon.
Why you keep adding extra adjectives to it?
I'm just saying you have to understand, you have to see the entire picture.
Okay, but now here's the funny thing. If you decide to get the better quality sauce, no matter what, can you use 20 tablespoons? Yes. But no, I want to use the one that I like, Trey. Okay. So now I got to use 1 tablespoon. Cool. So this one says it only got 7 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of sugar. So here's the funny thing, y'all. Allison, can you have this sauce?
Yes. I don't know. Yes.
No, I want you to stand on it. $1 million on the line. Can you have the sauce?
Yes.
Why does it make sense for you to have the sauce?
Let me see. Go back over it. Let me see, because I can't see the entire thing.
Okay.
Because of fat and things.
Exit out that box that say join.
Okay, yeah, this joint's in the way. My bad. All right, y'all see it now?
I mean, I can see, but I can't see. Oh, never mind. That was me. Just me moving the thing. Okay, let me see. Trans fat. Oof. 7 grams of fat. Total carbs. Calcium. Oh, yes. Because my fat is closer to 5 than 10.
Good.
Okay.
And the carbs is what?
Oh, yeah, my carbs are 2 grams.
Therefore, can you have this?
Yes.
Do you only have to have wide, dry tablespoon?
Say one more time.
Can you only have 1 dry tablespoon of this dressing?
No, I think that you could have the 2.
Why not have 4?
Because then your fat is over.
There we go.
Your fat is at 14.
So, ladies, for now on, especially when it comes to dressings, because I knew she was going to say that. If y'all get a dressing where the carb number is closer to 5 than closer to 15, This one says 2. And the total fat is under 10 grams. So this is the only stipulation when it comes to condiments and dressings, right? If the total fat is under 10, use as much as you want. So now she's having this dry lettuce salad about to choke to death because she don't want to put no dressing on it. But
No,
she could.
I'm not a dressing person. But,
Oh, okay, all right. But you can't use more. Not just
a
one
little bit,
tablespoon.
yeah. But this
All
is,
right.
yeah. So this is not a bad option.
It's not a bad option. But the reason why I asked you that is because you didn't make it seem like you knew it was a bad option or not. You was guessing.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I know Caesar dressing is horrible for you.
Yes, regular Caesar dressing is horrible. So if you were to
Yes.
type in Ken's Caesar dressing, and this is the dressing that everybody gets when you go into a restaurant, by the way, they're always going to give you the Ken's Caesar dressing, right? If you look at this one is going to have, am I sharing my screen? Yeah, I am. 18 grams of fat and only 1 gram of carb per 2 tablespoons. But key word, 18 grams of fat. And the main reason why I tell y'all be mindful of your sauces and oils is because if you look at the ingredients, now I'm just being nerdy because I'm a nutritionist. The very first ingredient is soybean oil. This is the oil that's going to help you or make you more at risk for myocardial infarctions, atherosclerosis, and cardiovascular disease. Soybean oil. That is the worst oil on earth right there. Soybean oil. But that is the main one used in these condiments and dressings because it is the cheapest. We don't care about your health, ladies. We care about making a profit. And hey, if you don't know what these ingredients means, that's on you. That's at your own discretion. Does that kind of make sense? So that's why when some of y'all ask me, hey, Trey, can I have some mayonnaise? And I say, yeah, I want you to get avocado mayo. Why, Trey? Why I gotta get avocado mayo? I don't really care for mayo. Because I already know if you look at regular, real mayo, the very first ingredient y'all gonna see is what? Soybean oil. So there's always a reason why I kind of say the little things that I'm saying. Because I already knew if she had some Caesar dressing and it has less than 10 grams of fat, then it can't be made with soybean oil. It can't. Because soybean oil naturally got a lot more fat in it than anything else. All right? So that's why I want y'all to not look at the ingredients because that can be a little bit more daunting. I want you to look at the label or the numbers because the numbers will always reflect the ingredients. So I'm giving y'all a shortcut. All right? Yasmin, what's up?
Okay, so for myself, I am allergic to avocado.
Okay.
So, what brand do you recommend for this dressing? Because I'm a salad girly.
Caesar dressing?
I like a salad.
Okay. And that's the fun.
Avocado oil if it's not with the soybean.
So this is the brand I tell majority of my clients to get. So ladies, this will be a good thing to go ahead and screenshot. Boathouse Farms. Boathouse got every single dressing you could possibly think about. Okay? And it actually tastes decent. It don't taste like cardboard or toilet water. Okay? If you pick this up right here, it costs a little bit more. Cans cost like $3.49. Matter of fact, this one says it's actually on sale, $3.49 right now. And the first ingredient for this is yogurt. But it don't taste like yogurt, by the way. It don't taste like crazy. Okay? One of my clients on here, she's very, very bougie with her taste buds. Her name's Katisha. She's the one that even recommended this. Am I lying, Katisha?
What's wrong with you?
Am I lying? I don't lie.
I put it in the chat.
Okay. So you like it, right?
Yeah, it's really
And
good.
that's what I'm saying, y'all. She's the most bougiest out of them all. So if she likes it. She don't eat just anything, just to eat it. Trust me. That means it's approved. So get the Boathouse Farms. They got, of course, you said you're allergic to avocados. But avocado ranch. They also have regular ranch. They got a lot of things. Balsamic vinaigrette. And Primal Kitchen is a good brand as well. Once again, I'm not showing you this one because it's made with avocado oil. But Primal Kitchen, Boathouse Farms, and G Hughes is my favorite top 3 brands just in general.
Okay. G Hughes I use for.
Yeah. And one thing I want you to let you know too. How did you know you was allergic to avocados?
Um, I've had it a few times, like, and I swell up, my throat swell up.
Okay. Yeah. So either you're allergic to avocados or you are somebody who's sensitive to high histamine foods.
Mm. Okay. Other than avocado, what fall in that category?
Let's see.
Bananas. Yep. Mm-hmm.
See how I knew that, y'all?
Yep.
So she has a histamine intolerance, which means that sometimes if she eats a food like that, she feel like her throat close up. Sometimes when y'all eat some foods and you start breaking out in hives, for some people they might have brain fog after they eat a food like this, and you're like, what just happened? Like, I don't feel like myself. That means you have a histamine intolerance. That means your body needs help breaking down histamines. And avocados, tomatoes, bananas, for some people nuts, some people dried foods. These are the things that they notice that I have these things. So you might not be even allergic. Usually it's just the fact that you have a high histamine food. Which means that if you're somebody who experienced that, especially if you're somebody who noticed that you can't really eat leftovers, you feel crazy at eating leftovers, or you break out in hives randomly, little things like that, you just need a little bit more diamine oxidase. This is the thing that your body uses, which is called DAO, to break down histamines. But if you are fixing your gut health and is in repair, your body's not producing enough DAO. Okay? So I could promise Yasmin, if she wanted to run a test on herself, she bought diamine oxidase. Matter of fact, Seeking Health Histamine Digest right here. This is one of my favorite brands, period. It costs a little bit more, but it's called Seeking Health. This is made by an actual functional practitioner. I approve of him. He's one of my mentors. He taught me a lot of the stuff that I know. And what I love about him, he don't care about price when it comes to his stuff. He gets the best things based off the human physiology, bottles it all up in one capsule, and it really works. But you're going to pay the price tag with it. So I'm pretty sure if Yasmin decides to ever buy this, have some avocados, take this right after it, her body don't respond crazy, she knows she has a histamine intolerance.
No, I'm going to try it.
Okay, so just give it a shot. It can't hurt.
Say this.
All right, and this is just good for your gut health in general, y'all. Okay. Tania, how you doing?
I'm good. So I wanted to ask, because you said might as well go to Chipotle. What's an ideal order if we can't have rice or beans?
Let me ask you a better question. Why did I tell y'all no rice, no beans?
I don't remember. I just know it's on the you can't have it.
Okay. So the reason why I tell y'all no beans, no corn, no bread, no rice, it's not really because of the rice or the bread or the corn or the beans. It's every single time I have one, I gotta have it together or both. Every single time, Tania, you order something with beans, it naturally comes with what?
Rice.
Exactly. Now, if you had an option between eating nothing but rice or nothing but beans, which one would you naturally pick?
Rice.
Guess what? 98% of women will say the exact same thing you said. So I say no beans. Because every single time, if you ever had an option and then you seen the beans come out and then the rice come out without your consent, and then you're like, oh man, well, I'm really trying to lose weight, but I really love some rice. So you know what? I'm just going to have 2 scoops of rice. Then you end up eating the whole thing. Now you're mad. But if you're able to go to Chipotle and order the beans, the black beans, by the way, black beans is the best bean technically on earth. Okay? Or the pinto beans. Pinto beans is a little bit good. It's not better than black bean, but it's not that deep. Without the rice, Tania, now you can have beans.
What about the rice without the beans?
If it's white, it's not what?
Right.
Okay. So the days you choose to add a little bit of rice into it, just know the scale's gonna go up a little bit.
Okay.
Rice
Then I
helps.
don't want to go to Chipotle.
You see how women think like that? It's not that black and white. There's a gray area. I'm just gonna choose to go to Chipotle and just not have the rice. But she's telling herself, I can't go to Chipotle without the rice. That's like me saying I can't go to strip club unless I throw $500. Who told me I had to throw $500?
I just don't see the point.
You just don't see the point of you literally putting the least, most expensive ingredient inside your bowl for you to have Chipotle.
I mean, I could just eat something else.
What is something else then?
Steak, chicken, salmon.
That's not Chipotle, except salmon.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I could just not go to Chipotle and eat something else.
Okay, so name another restaurant that will help you, that could be a part of your arsenal, that you can order from, and you don't have to worry about the rice.
I don't know, because yesterday I had a salad from, but this whole conversation has answered my questions, by the way. But I had a whole salad, a Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A, removed the corn, and I crashed really bad. I mean, really bad. Like last night I felt the crash, and today I had an even heavier one from the salad because of the dressing. I'm assuming because of the dressing.
You use their dressing, right?
Correct. The whole thing they give you.
Okay. So I'm once again, that's why I tell y'all, if y'all cannot order a salad without using dressing, you do not like salad, you like dressing. If you're ever going to have the heart to order a salad and you're not going to use your own dressing, just know you was better off leaving with the fries. And you would lose more weight if you just ate the fries, just like Linda did. So you over there thinking you being healthy, you're having a Cobb salad. I'm over here thinking I'm being unhealthy, and I get a medium fry with a 12 count fried nuggets. I'm always lose weight more faster than you. And you know what? Just so y'all can see, so it can really drive it home for some of y'all, right? Let's go ahead and play it out. Which dressing did you use? The avocado ranch? I know black people. You see what I'm saying? Chick-fil-A, Cobb, salad, nutrition facts. Cool. So, Chick-fil-A, Cobb, salad, nutrition facts. Let's go on the Chick-fil-A website. Did you have it with regular nuggets? Or grilled nuggets?
Regular.
Okay, regular nuggets. 830 calories, 60 grams of fat, 31 grams of carbs, 42 grams of protein.
And the salad.
This is the salad.
Wow.
You see, I'm not freestyling it, right? And then you notice what they said? Pairs well with avocado lime ranch. What does paired well means? That means we're not considering this a part of the label, but it also includes this, which is also 310 calories. Right? So you know what? Since it pairs well with it, we might as well figure out what's inside this avocado ranch. Okay, cool. So Chick-fil-A, avocado. And by the way, I get it, y'all, because it tastes amazing. But it tastes amazing for a reason. Nutrition facts. 310 calories, 32 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein. Now, you know what? Because I'm a nutritionist, let me figure it out. Why does it got 32 grams of fat? Avocado. Oh, wow. What is the first thing that y'all see, y'all?
I don't see the ingredients on my screen.
Oh, y'all see the ingredients?
The soybean.
Soybean oil.
Oh, I see it.
The same thing I told y'all to try to avoid, which is why I tell y'all do not get the sauces and dressings from the restaurants you're getting it from, unless it is hot. Y'all kind of see what I'm saying? 1 + 1 will always equal 2. So let's say she leaves out with a Cobb salad. She's thinking she's cute. She's thinking that she's doing something. Her Cobb salad plus the 310 calories, that's about what? 1,140 calories, if I'm not mistaken. Let's say I go to Chick-fil-A and I'm just having my regular day, because this is what I usually order from Chick-fil-A anyways. I'm just going to snitch on myself, y'all. Why is the joint not moving? Let's see. Okay. So Chick-fil-A 12 count fried nugget. So when I go to Chick-fil-A, I always get a 12-count fried nugget. 12. See, I'm not going to finesse y'all. Y'all see it. 380 calories, 17 grams of fat, 16 grams of carbs, 40 grams of protein. Right? Cool. So that's, if we was counting calories, let's do the calorie number. 380, but I got 40 grams of protein. No matter what, already I almost got the more amount of protein than her in just the 12 nuggets. You know why? Because the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad naturally comes with 8 nuggets. Right? But it comes with an egg too, with a little bit of bacon bits. Cool. But now I'm going to get a fry. Chick-fil-A medium, because I already know myself. I'm gonna get it. If I see it in front of me, I'm gonna eat it all. Question is how much I got in front of me. So instead of me getting the large fry, I'm gonna get a medium fry where I'm still happy and I don't feel like I only ate 3 fries from a small fry from Chick-fil-A. Right? Cool. So Chick-fil-A waffle fries, medium, 420 calories. So 380 plus 420. If I'm not mistaken, that is 820. That is the exact same amount of calories. Actually, it's 10 less calories than her Chick-fil-A Cobb salad, and she didn't put a sprinkle of dressing in it yet. All because it is healthy doesn't mean it's gonna help you lose weight. I can eat my fries with my 12 nuggets, because that's what I really want. She's over here thinking that she's doing something. She has a salad because, oh, salads are healthy. And, oh, I got some little nuggets in it. Because she put the dressing in it, I will guarantee you, if her man was eating this and she was eating her Cobb salad, her man would lose weight every single day faster than her, even though she's eating healthier. That's why y'all gotta be mindful of the little extra things that we do to our food. That's why I will just rather you be better off. If you need to have a side of vegetables, just order the vegetable as a side. I'm not gonna go to a restaurant and order a salad. If I really want the balsamic vinaigrette Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna order that. If I really want some broccoli, because I keep telling myself broccoli is my favorite vegetable, yeah, I'd never order at a restaurant, I'm just order the broccoli. But I'm not going to order a salad because now, watch this. Cheesecake Factory, Caesar salad, nutrition facts. And once again, we all know that Caesar salads is about what? How many ingredients? 3? Parmesan cheese,
Croutons and that dressing. That's bad. It's bad.
and dressing, right?
Cheese and cheese. Right?
And cheese. Okay, cool. So let's see. If I look at Caesar, matter of fact, there gotta be an easier way. Where's ChatGPT? Let me type in large or regular, so it's not the one that comes on the side. Okay, right here. Boom. So that means if you go as is, by the way, y'all, they didn't add any other dressing yet. This is how they present it to you before you ask for your extra dressing. It is 860 calories, 75 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fiber, 9 grams of sugar, 15 grams of protein. Allison, how's it possible that lettuce, Parmesan cheese, and croutons got 75 grams of fat in it?
The dressing.
It has to be the dressing. It has to be, right? Because cheese, once again, comes from what?
Cow.
A milk. Cow, yeah. A milk. And milk comes from a cow. A cow is a carb, fat, or protein.
Protein.
Therefore, cheese shouldn't have any carbs in it. Therefore, none of these carbs is coming from cheese. That means it gotta come from something with fiber in it. So the carbs and the fiber obviously has to come from the base, right? The actual salad. Cool. It got 15 grams of protein. Now, last time I checked, where do lettuce come from, Allison?
The ground. The ground.
The ground. Therefore, is it a protein?
No, it's a carb.
So where's the protein coming from?
Oh, shoot.
Is it the anchovies?
Well, it's a Caesar salad. So where can the protein come from, y'all? If it's in a Caesar salad, let's go over the options again. It is lettuce,
The croutons?
The cheese.
the cheese.
Oh.
Y'all see what I'm saying? So it can't come from the croutons. They gotta come from the cheese. So this kind of makes sense right here. This kind of makes sense right here. But the things that are naturally fat based, y'all, is only nuts and seeds. Those are the only two things that naturally come from the earth, fat based. But man created oil, which means I took a seed and I broke it down or I squeezed it all out where it starts producing oil, like olive oil or avocado oil, or using machineries to extract oil out of this thing. Sunflower oil, soybean oil, peanut oil, corn oil, right? That means if it's an oil, it got to be fat. So 75 grams of fat did not come from a little bit of the cheese. A little bit. That's why y'all see 16 grams of saturated fat. And I'm going to just go ahead and give y'all the game. Saturated fat, on average, that means it's going to be paired with the protein. Because it's coming from an animal source. Saturated fats come from animal sources. Okay? So that means the rest of this, 75 minus 16, 59 grams of extra fat is unaccounted for. That means it has to come from the dressing. But then you're going to also ask for your dressing on the side too.
And the sodium content is dressing as well.
It has to come from it got to come. Or the croutons. Or the croutons. So that's why I try to tell y'all that if y'all was eating real food, if somebody said, hey, Trey, like I got a woman on my program, she's from Europe. She's Caucasian. She said, hey, Trey, I had a salad today. And I was like, okay, what was in your salad? She was like, she started laughing because she already heard some of these calls, right? Once again, she's Caucasian. She was like, oh, no, the only way I'll make my salad is when I go to this restaurant, ask for a lemon and olive oil. You think I ever tell her not to have a salad?
Nope.
You can have a salad every single day. But that's not what we do. I want Italian dressing. I want balsamic vinaigrette. I want ranch. Or I want Caesar. Yet, if you take that Caesar dressing and you actually go to Rome right now and ask for Caesar dressing, they're going to look at you like I'm crazy. Because they actually never heard of Caesar dressing before. That's an American thing. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's the additionary things. Just like somebody asked about the sodium, I'm putting sodium inside this dressing so it can be shelf stable for the next 4 to 5 months. And you haven't touched this dressing in over half a year and it's still edible. How? Sodium. But if you're actually choosing to eat nothing but whole foods on average, right? And you decide to salt to taste, which means that I'm salting my own food. You will never go over the amount of sodium a day. Because if something is naturally too salty, you're naturally going to want to put it down. Because the sodium is not being masked with sugar. That's what these food companies do. If it's too salty, we're going to put sugar in it. Now you don't taste how salty it is. If it's too sugary, we're going to put salt in it. That way it don't taste too sugary. That's why it comes with both. And that's why both of these makes people more at risk for high blood pressure. Sodium itself raises your blood pressure transiently, acutely, which means for a very short time. What keeps it elevated is carbs or the hormones that your body's producing. And that's coming with the sugar. So when you have both in tandem, that's what raises your blood pressure, keep your blood pressure high. Not salt by itself.
So is this basically a cheat meal?
What? The Chick-fil-A salad?
Yeah.
No. It's not. Now, see, now here's the thing, y'all. Context. Christy, is that a cheat meal? A Chick-fil-A salad? No. Okay. But should she expect the scale to drop? No. Simple. So it's not a cheat. You didn't make a bad choice. It's not like you said, hey, Trey, and then it kind of got deep. and they put a milkshake inside my car, so I had a milkshake. You didn't do that. You just said, hey, I had a salad. I thought it was the best choice. And in your head, you did make a good choice. And Tania, as a nutritionist, you did make a good choice. But then you had the dressing. Wasn't the worst choice. You could have left out with the Polynesian sauce, like I want to do. Or you could have left out with the Chick-fil-A sauce. And we know it tastes amazing for a reason. That's the world's greatest sauces because they put a whole lot of sugar in it. Right? But at the end of the day, you didn't make the most favorable choice if your goal was to lose weight.
Okay.
Because of that dressing. Okay?
But a milkshake would be a cheat.
Don't make me fight you.
I'm just saying, I appreciate y'all going over you need to cheat because I'm getting tired of eating eggs every day.
But why you eat? So that's why, Tania, that's why I wanted to break it down to you where you're saying, hey, instead of you saying it doesn't make any sense for me to step foot in here and not get the thing that I want the way I want, try it. See how it tastes. Because if that was the case, I'm going to say every single time I go to a Mexican restaurant, I need to leave out with 3 margaritas. And I'm being real with y'all. That's what I used to do in the past. That's what I used to do in college. We used to get a whole pitcher. It used to be $20 Tuesdays. And we will all split 3 pitchers to 5 people margaritas. We usually just get margaritas and queso and chips. We're not even going there for food. But if I would have kept that same mindset,
actually challenged me with the Chick-fil-A. It's not that bad.
It's not bad, bro. You got to try it though.
What she said, she was breaking up on my end.
Say it one more time, Christina.
Trey made me try it because I said the same thing you did. He was like, just go. But when you consciously make other choices, so you want rice, then don't get the beans. If you want whatever you're trying to get, but I'll make sure you double your chicken. It was still really good. It wasn't. I didn't feel like I missed anything, and it was my first meal. I didn't want anything the rest of the day, and the scale still dropped the next day. It wasn't bad.
Okay.
There you go. And now, Tania, here's the funny thing about what you said. If you didn't come on the call and you say, "Hey Trey," let's say you came on the call like Linda. "Hey Trey, the scale is dropping daily. I really want Chipotle, but I want to kind of have it my way." Right? You already gave me information that something that you're doing is working. Now you just need more options. So guess what? I would have said, okay, what do you naturally like from Chipotle? Well, Trey, I like to have the beans and the rice inside my Chipotle bowl, right? Then I want to ask you one question, Tania. Which one would you rather have, beans or rice? Now, though, the answer is what?
Rice.
So now I'll say, go to Chipotle, get 2 scoops of chicken, get some rice, get no beans.
Okay, I don't get beans anyway.
But you see how that works now, right? The reason why I didn't bring that up as an option is because now if you would have said, hey, Trey, once again, you already got momentum. The scale is dropping.
Yeah.
Now, if you go get the Chipotle bowl with the expectation to lose weight, and then you have the rice, and the scale don't drop, now you're like, okay, I'm never having Chipotle again. But now if you would have had Chipotle, did that same alteration, I'm going to have the beans, no rice, scale dropped, and then you go to Chipotle again, try your way, scale stalls, now you know, wow, damn, Trey was kind of right. It was a rice. So I try to give you a win first. So you can see it's not really the Chipotle. It's the extra things I do to the Chipotle. I didn't have to do. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the game, y'all. So I want y'all to find a way to have what you want, the better quality version of it. I go to this Peruvian spot. If you're in the DMV area, you heard of Sardi's. I love Sardi's, right? But everybody knows Sardi's is known for their fried rice. But because I enjoy Sardi's and because I'm still trying to lose weight, instead of me getting the fried rice, I get their Brussels sprouts. But guess what? Now, let's say it's a Saturday, Tania. I already lost 3 to 4 pounds, Tania. And then I end up in the Sardi's line. You know what I'm gonna get that day?
Fried rice.
Exactly. 'Cause that's what I want. But I'm not gonna end out with fried rice on a random Tuesday. It doesn't make sense for my current goal. Okay? So that's why I want you to find things so it can keep you at bay, So the scale drops, and then on that Saturday or on the Sunday, you can live your life.
Okay.
But in order for that to happen, you got to try.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So yeah, so what I want you to try to do today, or this week, every single day, for your first meal, you gotta switch it up. It can't be the same meal you had yesterday. Because if you paid attention, you said I start off my day with basically eggs and bacon every single day. For what?
Cause I don't enjoy cooking like that, so I just try to make it easier.
I don't cook. I don't cook, Tania. I eat out every single day, at least one time a day.
Well, I don't make smart choices when I eat out too much, so I don't want to do that. So I
Right, but
have
here's the
to
funny
cook.
thing. You know why you don't make smart choices? Because you never tried to make smart choices.
Well, yeah, but this
Well,
early
yeah.
in the stage, though, I don't want all the temptation in my face.
Okay, but now question is that sustainable for your current lifestyle?
No.
So what are we talking about? You see what I'm saying,
So
y'all?
I have to
Women
put
is
myself
crazy.
in the
That's women are
environment to
crazy.
test it.
Just try.
Okay.
Okay? You're basically saying in so many words, I don't trust myself. Yet, because I don't trust myself, I'm never going to try to get better.
Okay. I got you.
Okay? There was a reason why, ladies, I was 75, 80 pounds heavier than what I am now. I didn't cook. And when I ate out, I ate what I wanted. Right? Now, because I started making more intentional choices because I still don't cook, I got the weight off and I keep it off. But I still eat the things that I want, just more intentional. But I had to start somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So just give it a shot.
Okay, I will.
All right? Yeah, and Tania, schedule a call and then we can go over the options. That's what Christina did.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll schedule.
That's what y'all see this girl right here in the blue with the blowout right here? Yeah, Ty. Ty eats out every single day. Yeah, right here. But she losing a little bit of weight. But once again, we just have to alternate her choices. Okay? So it's possible. You just got to try it. Because she was picky too. All right?
Yeah.
All right. So look, y'all, I got time for one more question. And after that, I'm going to let y'all be great. I'm saving this call. I'm recording it so y'all can go ahead and reflect back. And once again, y'all paid the money to join this. So if you ever want to give this information for free to a family member, y'all can. Okay? Just give me an idea. Do anybody got any questions?
Well, the challenge. I
Okay,
seen
well, you want to talk about the challenge
you
now, right?
said
Okay.
yeah, you sent something. You said it's not gonna be about who lost the most weight. And then I seen something that said upload the best meal or something.
So,
Can you go
yeah.
over that?
Okay, so look, y'all. So for everybody here, right? If you're part of my community, which obviously if you're on this call, you're part of my community. I got two challenges going on. So one thing y'all gonna start noticing from March till like the summertime, I like to keep people motivated because now the weather's breaking a little bit. So now we have the best meal challenge. What I want y'all to do is whatever meal that you feel like looks good, appetizing, and people might be interested in trying, just make your meal, take a picture of it, and send it to the group call or the group chat. You guys submit at least 2 to 3 meals, and the person who has the best 2 to 3 meals or the most consistent meals that are reset approved, right? Is gonna win a $75 gift card on Saturday. So nothing
Oh, so
crazy.
that's not in the Maldives challenge.
That's not well. These are 2 separate challenges. So no.
Okay.
So now the Maldives challenge was started yesterday. Whoever is the most consistent. What do consistent mean? I noticed that they are changing their lifestyle to create habits that's going to help them keep the weight off. Period. Which means, let's say I noticed Christina when I first talked to her, she was never working out. Now she is motivated because the scales drop, and now I see her going to a class 2 to 3 times a week. Right? Let's say somebody like Linda, I know she's a busy person. So she don't got time to communicate as much, but she always worked out. Right? But now she's making time out of her day to schedule a call with me once, if not twice a week. Right? Let's say somebody like Tania, she never cooks. But I noticed that because she's really focused on losing weight, and then she realized that she don't trust herself. So because she don't trust herself, she decides not to go out anymore. She started cooking, which means she did something different for her lifestyle. The person who is doing the things that are the most sustainable is going to win the transformation challenge, not the person who lost the most weight. So now let's say Yasmin. You know, I gotta use that the scapegoat Yasmin. But let's say Yasmin say, hey, I don't forget all this. I'm trying to go to Maldives. I'm trying to be fine. So I'm just gonna do a 48-hour fast every single week. And Yasmin lose 50 pounds. But let's say Tania changes her whole entire lifestyle and she loses 40 pounds. But she didn't do a fast every single week. Guess who's gonna win?
Me.
There you go. Now the person who lost the most weight.
Know? So in order for you to know how much I work, because I work out with a trainer 3 times a week, but I don't be uploading it on the app. So you need me to upload it on the app.
Oh no, that don't matter because once again, the proof is gonna be in the pudding.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see about the results. Because once again, let's say you're working out every single day, but you lose 0 pounds. Mm-hmm. And let's say Linda's working out 2 times a week, but she loses 4 pounds. Who's gonna win? Linda.
Wait, say okay.
So more of the story is, once again, some of us are so focused on the thing that doesn't move the needle the most. Working out helps y'all stay healthy. Working out keeps Tania on this earth as long as possible. If Tania has a twin, one worked out, one didn't, the one who works out is always going to outlive the other one every single time. Mm-hmm. Working out does not help you lose weight. It helps you maintain your weight. It doesn't help you lose weight. Context. So you got to pair the working out with eating right. And that's why I got some women who don't work out at all. They're losing 18 pounds a month. And I got some women who's working out 4 to 5 days out the week and they lose 13, 14 pounds a month. Mm-hmm. Let me fix my relationship with food. That's why everybody here is here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks for clearing that up.
That's what I'm here for, Queen. And a contest, once again, everybody got 3 months. So that doesn't mean that you can have a bad month and you still not be in the running at the end of the month. It can happen. Okay? And I've seen that happen. So just stay consistent with yourself. Make sure you're being a part of challenges here and there, because if you're being a part of challenges, the women who's a part of challenges, they're just getting more information because now they're looking at what everybody else is doing. Now they're getting more ideas of what everybody else is doing. Y'all kind of see what I'm saying? So the more you're a part of the community are the women who happens to get the fastest results every single time on average. Okay? Mm-hmm. There hasn't been a time where I had a group call and Christina didn't make a group call. But that's why she was also the MVP last month. Because she's not playing. She really cares about this. Okay? Mm-hmm. So I'll help y'all out. That's what I'm here for. Yasmin's not even a part of my program right now, but she's been a part of my community for so long. She's always going to be a part of my program. You thought I was going to talk junk, Yas. I wasn't going to talk junk about you. You see what I'm saying? But she always been a part where she's a part of my forever client program, which means I'm never going to kick her out. She can show up anytime she wants to. She don't got to pay it down. So it's all about how serious you're taking it. That's all I care about. Okay? Mm-hmm. I need assets a part of this community, not liabilities. There you go. All right. All right, ladies. Thank y'all for making this call. That's Marianne. I didn't even know Marianne was on this call. She been MIA, but there you go. She's another part of the Forever Client program. So thank y'all for making this call, ladies. I think this was very fruitful. And the next one will be on Thursday. Okay. But once again, every single time, at least one meal a day that you know it's not a struggle-ish looking meal. Okay. We don't want no struggle, please, y'all. Please just go ahead and take a picture. Just throw it into the group chat. You'd be surprised. You might win. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, ladies. Thank you for making this call.
Thank you. Good night.
All right, y'all. Bye-bye.